of the president's top selling points during the campaign was that as a man of the people, he was going to make sure that the elites would be treated exactly like everybody else. That's what Trump said, especially when it came to the law.
No one will be above the law. In a Trump administration,
we will have one set of rules for everyone. In Hillary Clinton's world, we have one set of rules for her and another set of rules for everybody else.
I will never lie to you. I will never put any other interest before you. And I will never, ever stop fighting for you.
That was so romantic, it felt like he was about to start singing I Swear. By the moon and the stars in the sky. But that's one of the things that Trump's supporters loved about him. Unlike crooked Hillary and black Barack Obama, Trump did not think that anyone was above the law, including himself, right? That's what he said. But in the past few months, Mueller's investigation has started closing in on Trump like a fortnight storm. And because of that, Trump and his team have started updating his presidency's terms and conditions.
A memo from President Trump's lawyers to special counsel Robert Mueller says flat out that a president cannot obstruct justice because he has authority over all federal investigations.
What they argue in this memo is that the President of the United States, because he's a chief law enforcement officer, can terminate any federal investigation at any time for any reason.
Yeah, you heard right. Trump's lawyers are arguing that as president, Trump has the power to kill all investigations into himself for any reason. Essentially, that the president is above the law, which makes sense. I mean, we all remember when the founders were like, you know what America needs? A king. Yeah. That is what they said, right? I couldn't concentrate because of all their rapping. It threw me off. So anyway, according to Donald Trump's legal team, the president, by definition, cannot obstruct justice. But even if it ever turned out that he did obstruct justice, they also say that the president can't be charged with a crime.
Mr. Trump's attorney, Rudy Giuliani, telling the Huffington Post it's impossible to indict a sitting president, no matter the offense, claiming if he shot James Comey, he'd be impeached the next day. Impeach him, and then you can do whatever you want to do to him.
Okay. So the president can't be criminally charged. He can only be impeached by Congress. Now, I understand that as a legal argument, but I do think it's a little weird that out of all the examples they could have picked, they went with murdering James Comey. It almost makes me feel like they've been thinking about this. Yeah, I'm just saying, James Comey, if you get invited to a party and Trump starts dancing, you should run. That's what you should do, run. All right, but let's make sure we're on the same page here. So Trump's legal team says the president can't obstruct justice. But even if he did obstruct justice, he can't be indicted. And even if somehow he is indicted, they've got a plan for that too.
Mr. Trump's lawyers at the time argue the president cannot be subpoenaed or forced to testify under oath.
The idea is you can't interfere with him either from a point of view of indictment or question. You can't interfere with the president's time, his effort, his concentration. This isn't just theoretical. He's not sitting up there, playing tiddlywinks. He's involved in 4 or 5 unbelievably historic negotiations right now.
I'm sorry, wait, what? Trump is too busy to testify? Get the out of here, man. No. You might be able to make that case for other presidents, but Trump? The dude has spent 600 days of his 500 days playing golf. Are you serious? His desk is so empty, it looks like no one's invented paper yet. He's fake-driven 2 trucks. 2! That man is busy? The man live tweets Fox News' Jesse Waters. And look, I can understand live tweeting Hannity. Okay, fine. But if you have time to live tweet Jesse Waters, you have time to testify, okay? Like, Trump has so much time, he could help me move if I was moving. He could, yeah. He has so much time, he could pick me up at the airport. And not just, like, swing by. He could park and meet me at arrivals. That's how much time he has. Don't tell me he doesn't have time. He has the time. But you've got to appreciate how far Trump has come from the campaign. From no one is above the law to I don't have time to testify because I got that thing that I'm doing. And we haven't even reached the best part yet. Because it turns out even if Trump could be charged with obstruction and got indicted and somehow found the time in his calendar to testify, according to Trump, he's got a cheat code.
President Trump weighing in this morning on the debate, tweeting, "As has been stated by numerous legal scholars, I have the absolute right to pardon myself. But why would I do that when I have done nothing wrong?"
Yeah, why would I do that? Why? Trump's claiming the right to let himself off the hook for any crime at any time. Yeah. Something tells me that Trump wants the same rules for everyone except himself, which, even if it's right legally, doesn't sound like a democracy to me, right? I mean, a president shouldn't be able to pardon themselves. It's like sneezing and then saying bless you to yourself. It's not right. You can do it, but it's not right. Yeah, you wait for someone else to say it or you die. That's how it works. And I know at this moment Trump is gonna say, oh, no, I'm not pardoning myself, but you know, that's not my plan, I'm just putting it out there. But that's not how Trump works. Come on, we all know. I know that as soon as someone brings up prison and Trump realizes that he's gonna have to spend his days reading and working out, he's gonna be like, pardon, I'm using my pardon, folks. I'm using it all.